when you talk about all these things, you must, I mean, you must know for yourself that it will not resonate with the common folk, especially at certain income levels and all that. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
When they did an interview for people in, was it Perlis? I can't remember which state it was. But what had happened was the ruling government at that time had sponsored them Umrah trips, right? Just by that, they support the government at that time, right? I'm not saying anything wrong with Umrah or anything. What I'm saying is they don't concern themselves with things like this. Even if you were to tell them, they won't. They'll be like, "Oh, this just flies off my head," because this concern is not something that I am immediately concerned about. It's not an immediate threat to my livelihood. So, do you think that perhaps parties like PRM, parties like PSM, and all this should keep this in mind, because this is important, right? But you are sort of putting yourself in a no man's land, because the B40 won't necessarily care about this first because it's not an immediate threat. The M40 are more capitalist. They want to be free. They are still thinking that with socialism they will be chained by the shackles of your party. So do you think that is limiting the growth of the left in this country? And parties like yours, I know you're centre, but traditionally the entire perception is you're a left party. So instead, maybe when campaigning, to campaign on issues that are immediate threats first, and when you go into places of power, then you can implement these type of reforms.
Yeah, of course. I agree with that. Apart from fundamental issue and the symptom issue, and how to respond all the symptoms, like livelihood. In fact, there's a study also a few years ago about this M40, B40. Basically, they've got four major reasons their problem. One is because they only have one job, which is not a high income job. Having a big family but one income job. Second is because of kebutangan, a lot of loan lending. Third, don't have even a house, and then cost of living very high. So it's all about basically economics. You can see that. Of course, I agree that when we converse, we have to raise this issue. Why cost of living very high? How government have to solve it. In fact, yesterday, our PRM have decided to go into the issue of this quick rent, cukai pintu.
Yes.
Because last
I think yesterday Friday.
We already raised concert in Kuala Kubu. So yesterday, my Sekjen and some other members went to Selayang. We have a press conference concern about now we have a very high cost of living. All that. Why government now still increase our quick rent? So we also want to raise concern about that. So I agree, all these symptoms must be addressed immediately at the same time, but at the same time, must always remember this is our main fundamental issue. Because, as I say, apart from to resonate with your normal people, the voter, the riot, and the normal people, but we also have to actually tackle, people who have thinking, how they realize that at the same time, what you do also, causing the problem, and it affect your generation. You said you can protect your family. Later, your family also cannot be protected. That is my concern.